Greetings and welcome back, everyone, to the town of Stygian Sanctuary, which, for a moment, seemed to be doing so well. But now, we are down to 2 people who can fight, and a warg. 2 of those, in fact, both of the people who can fight wounded, and we've got a siege going on outside. Things are pretty dire. I imagine I don't need to explain this to anyone. Now, there is one way that we can do this, and I imagine it's the only way we're going to be able to do it. What are you doing, Hen 3? Are you not assigned to an animal area? Oh, wait. Well, let's fix that first. New to being in here and eating my noms. No. You've got noms down there. Go eat those. Right, okay, so. Now, this is basically what I've been talking about for a little while. We want to uninstall these. Go ahead, get those uninstalled. This is a top priority, so Dark Aavak, if you can get to work on that. Now, we are going to start hauling things down here. Now, unfortunately, there's very few places that we can actually get to. So I'm fairly certain we can't make a stockpile here. We can? We can! Results! Okay, so we're going to need, yes, that much. I did not expect to be able to make a stockpile where I can't build anything. But that is bloody fantastic. Bloody fantastic. Okay, so we want furniture and only furniture. We no longer want furniture stored here. No. Right. Okay, Rhapsody KD. I think you're the only ones who can actually haul, because I believe Wilson is literally one of the most useless characters we could possibly have. Skilled labor and hauling. No. You can't. Oh wait, you can't even help with putting them back up. Can anyone be as useless as you, Wilson? I just don't even. I do not even. Oh well. You know what? You're going to be more help just being around the base right now. Right. Yoko, you continue helping Wilson around the base. You need someone to watch after him. Bloody Wilson. Okay, let's get everything down here. We need all of these things moved right away. So that's 1, that's 2, Rhapsody. I would like you to go back and grab this. KD, as soon as you're done, I want you to go back and grab the other battery. Go, go, go. This is literally what we've been planning with this. The whole time, this is the idea. What the dickens? You're going to go and nick my steel. You intend to go and nick my steel. I think that's not going to be happening, Ash. If that is your real name. Okay, this is going to be 1 bolt action rifle taken out of the equation. Please, Dark Aavak, come on. Please. Yeah, that's right. Yoko, go. Actually, don't go. Go there. Right, Rhapsody, well done. It's fine. You and Yoko should each be able to take out Ash without any real trouble. Got a couple of knocks and scrapes, but that's fine. Right, get down here. Rhapsody, you are now drafted. KD, you're on the way. Well done, KD. Wilson, I think you're needed, so please come down here. Have they set it all up? Unfortunately, they have. Where are you going to shoot? If you shoot at Rhapsody, that's actually good for us. Ooh, wow, 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 wow. You dodged a mortar shell? Well done, KD. Very well done, dude. Right, okay. Now, I need those down here because, honestly, this is going to be the better place for us to set up. So, next stage to this little plan. Get all of this moved. Actually, we'll expand this out. And yeah, I know this isn't the most entertaining moment of all, but if this works, then hopefully it's going to be a useful strategy for others to employ. Right, grab a battery. Go. Dark Aavak, need your hauling. Grab. KD, back up here. Haul. Go. Rhapsody. Grab. Go. And where's the... Oh, both batteries. Fantastic. Dark Aavak, need you down here. Go, 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 go. Where's Wilson? Wilson is right there. Wilson, get over here. Wow, that went off without a hitch. I'm amazed. Right, the first thing we need. Install both batteries. Get them both set up. Rhapsody, KD, this is your job. Go. Then we're going to need to get everything else set. Okay, all 3 of you are going to have to set these up pretty much at the same time. So, 1 there. You're going to get shot at when you're doing this, by the way. There's not much I can do about it. You're just going to have to brave it. I guess we can have one over there as well. Right, Dark Aavak, I want you to take the most risky one. KD, I want you to take the second most risky one. Rhapsody, take the third most risky one, because if you go down, we are without a healer. Where's that going? It's way off target. Wherever it's going, it's not going to hurt. That's the main thing. Right, get down here quickly. Are they all hooked up? Right, do not hold fire. You are not authorized to be holding any of your fire. I want all of the fire to be fired right away. Get back there. Dark Aavak, get back as well. Let's let the turrets soften them up a bit. Oh, there was a fire. Oh, that's fine. It's outside. It's not a problem. Right, Wilson. Actually, going to need you stood over there, to be honest, Wilson. I'm going to set up a temporary animal zone. Honestly, because I use this so often, I'm going to make one. Yoko alert. There we go, Yoko. And I'll just move this one around whenever I need it to be put somewhere. So, Yoko alert. Right here. Go there. And for now, don't want you helping Dark Aavak out in this fight. Yoko, please go the other way. Oh, thank goodness. Right. Want all of these guns. Want you... Oh, we're just shy. That's a shame. Attack. Dark Aavak, I may need you to go for a sniping operation. Rush down. Your shield is full, so I want you to draw attention away from my items here. If I need, someone can rush out and try and repair. There we go. Get in there. Go for Yukiko. Okay, we're doing a decent bit of damage there. Very nice. Very nice indeed. But how badly damaged is that? 40%. Rhapsody, need you repairing this. Oh, don't want that. Go. I know it's going to be terrible. Actually, who's the better of you two? KD or Rhapsody? No, Rhapsody, you are not. Not authorized. KD, authorized. Get down there, repair. Dark Aavak, need you to take these people out as fast as you can. There we go, KD. Well done. Well done. Dark Aavak, sure, take out James. How's that going? It is taking a lot of damage. Ooh, there we go. They've had enough. They're moving in for the kill. Take out Muse, please. Dark Aavak's shield is still at full. Excellent. And in a regular fight, I think Dark Aavak has this significant advantage. Though his right leg has been mangled. Oh, that's so not good. Well done there, though. Now you've just got to take this one out. Well done, KD. You're doing an amazing job there. Hold the line. Oh, my lord, we've done it. We've broken them. KD, you hero. Just staring death in the face. I imagine just sat there looking over them with a taunting sneer as he's just tightening the bolts that have been rattled loose by shots dinging off the armor on the turret. Don't let any of them escape, though. If you can kill any of them, do so. All of the turrets, refocus, target now. Yoko, you are now released. Engage. Kill anything you can. Dark Aavak. Dark Aavak's really hurt, actually. You are slow. Okay, let's have a look. How slow are you? You move at 2.78 cells. Is anyone else slower than you? No, even their wounded one is not slower than you. That is a super shame. But okay, you guys... Wilson, you're free. That worked perfectly. Worked bloody perfectly. Okay. Dark Aavak, I need you to get back. Actually, there's no heal route. Oh, there may be some now, actually. Okay, you need to go back. Is that a norm? That's a norm, but honestly, I think I might need to set up some of the good beds in here. People can just rest on the regular beds. Wilson, go rest until healed. You did, like, practically nothing, and you're like, oh, I need to go rest until healed. Scallywag. Okay. Well, you did an amazing job there, guys. Absolutely stellar. A stellar operation. This is Luciferium. Tempted to give it to Wilson. It might make Wilson actually useful. However, would rather not. Would rather not lose anyone to Luciferium, even a useless summon, so we're going to need to build a Luciferium vault. Annoying, but okay. So, that'll probably be Dark Aavak's next task. In fact, we can just dig this away. There'll be a secret compartment. You just twist the wall in a certain way and it slides open. You know, basically you have to pull the wall off. Something only Dark Aavak will do with his metal arms. Maybe he'll like adjust his palm to be some sort of weird kind of star shape that he inserts just so in the cracks between the boards, and then it all comes away. And this will be the Luciferian vault back here. So we'll make that a vault right now. And the only thing we want back in here is going to be, let's see, manufactured drugs, luciferium, please. Everything else is fair game, but that specifically needs to be new. Okay, right. Well, these really badly need to be uninstalled right now because if they are left there, they will blow. They are batteries after all. The guns we can grab in a bit. Could you... that needs to be gone as well. We actually need these reinstalled, so I'm just going to give those the reinstall order right away. Well, I think that setup worked really well, and the reason why I'm so pleased about that is likely going to be the setup that we use to make caravans viable. We're going to have batteries, and every now and then we're going to stop, charge them up with some solar cells, and just keep full batteries with us at all times. And then if ever we get ambushed while we're wandering around, then someone can immediately just grab that. And actually, Dark Aavak, maybe you should take care of yourself instead of going and healing. Tend Wilson first. Doesn't quite need it, but... Actually, Rhapsody can toot you. Never mind. Tend Wilson first anyway, because you're actually better at it. There we go. Now rest until healed. And Rhapsody, I need you to take care of Dark Aavak. Wow, that was risky. Super risky. Wilson is still like, oh, I'm so angry. Wilson, you waste of space. Oh well. We have got another person though. Let's check on you because we really need it right now. Incapable, intellectual, and artistic. You're slothful and you're a brawler, but you can craft and you can build things. That already puts you ahead of Wilson. That's fantastic. And you're not incapable of hauling. Fantastic, Muse. You shall be rescued. I want Muse captured and stuck in a cell. I am just got rid of this. Actually, on that note, we have got some other rooms. This one could be set up, for example, or even Wilson's room for now. I'd rather not have the prisoners in the same room, though. So, Rhapsody, I'm sorry, your room is going. Katie, could you go and grab Muse? Capture Muse. We need everything we can get right now. It's such a high priority. I'm going to set all these things to be collected. These all need to be deconstructed and moved. So uninstall these as soon as we can, but for the time being, I think it's going to be a case of just, we've got to try and get everything sorted. Dark Aavak's got food poisoning from his favourite meal. That is a terrible sign. Rhapsody, could you work on the cook stove for a bit? I feel that is going to be quite necessary. Just make one nice meal, then go and grab all of the rice that's been prepared so that you can make a bunch of them all in one go. We're on it. No. Bad. No. Naughty. Right. Can you haul that for me? Unfortunately, people take precedence over chickens. I know, it's terrible, but it's true. We lost Orion who could butcher people. That is actually a pain. You're cleaning dirt. Okay, good. KD, I'm so sorry. You lost your partner. How are you feeling? My wife Calissa died. Very joy deprived. My friend Calissa died. That hurts even more. The fact that you consider these two things, you know, it's like my wife and my friend, as if you don't expect that is normally the case. I'm married to this person. I don't like them though. I just married them for convenience. I married them for an easy life. They're very rich. Or I married them because I was told I had to. Oh, Katie, you poor soul. But right now, you and Scott died, and you're wearing dead man's pants, and oh my lord, it is honestly amazing that you haven't completely broken. Dark Aavak, how you doing? You're recovering, but it's going to take you a while, I think. Thank you very much, Yoko. Keep moving all of that in there. Honestly, if KD breaks, has anyone got chemical interest? KD, yeah. Okay, KD. Get this sorted right now. Get that out of the way. Luciferium should not be stored in here. No. Katie, could you please move it? Because I am... No! No. I almost created the problem I was worried about. Shush you. Shush the lot of you. I'm dealing with a really difficult situation here. I don't think you understand how hard this is, just keeping this colony going right now. It is really hard. And I'm frankly amazed that I've managed to keep it going this long. Damn it. Everyone making fun of me? Should be forbidden. No, don't eat the scape elk. That's the problem. You've still got the scape elk in here. I think we need to take the scape elk out here instead. We need to make a place just for the scape elk right there. One single spot. Clear all. We want elks. Corpses. Animal corpses. I think we don't actually have any other corpses, so it's fine. Then we are going to temporarily disable that. Wilson, you don't ever haul anything because you're just allergic to being helpful. KD, could you haul that for me? Haul the elk. We no longer want the scape elk in our colony. Thank you. There we go. All is done. It's fine. All of the badness and sadness is leaving with that poisoned necrotic elk corpse. It's going to poison the swamp, which may poison the water. So it's my sincere hope that this is flowing in that direction, not up towards our oh dear, wake up binge. Thank goodness we got the Luciferium locked away. I mean, I'm not super stoked about there being a wake up binge, but oh my lord, that could have been worse. Could have been so many times worse. Well, we've got a load of simple meals, thankfully, so people can just chill out and have food and just generally, hopefully, put things back in order. Man, it's been a busy couple of days, I think, for the colony. In my opinion, things could have gone a lot better. I'm just happy that they haven't gotten terribly bad, but we need to prioritize making a burial area. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to have like burial tombs around it, or like a burial complex. Are we going to go like small pyramid style, or just one gigantic pyramid with lots of family in there? I think a gigantic pyramid is a pretty good idea. You know what? That's completely okay. Zelf. Age 22. Good. Incapable of social. That's fine. Brawler. Psychically hypersensitive chemical. Why are we getting all the druggies? Why? What did we do to deserve this? Could you please rescue Zyph? We're not going to capture Zyph. We're going to rescue Zyph. That's the way that's going to be. Did we not rescue Muse? Did Muse not come back? I'm sure we said to bring them back, but I see them not. Did they die? Oh, that's a bit annoying. Oh well. Okay, Dark Aavak's getting some decent noms. Died of malnutrition. Yeah, it sucks, but even if all of you die, it's not actually a terrible thing for me, really. We'll have that place set up for later. How's Dark Aavak doing in general? Oh, he's in pretty good mood, actually. In a moderate amount of pain. Ate raw food. Joy deprived. Sick. Colonist died. ×4. A little bit unhappy. My friend Calissa Fox died. Wearing worn-out apparel as well. Okay. Well, that's, it's going to happen every now and then, and it's very sad when it does, but these are the things that go on. Orion, you're forbidden. Calissa, you are forbidden. Yeah, Muse died. That's unfortunate. And Harad, you're forbidden. And Scott, also forbidden. We need them. Yeah, we're going to have to build like a burial chamber back here, I think. That's where this is going to be. So let's have a think. Since that wall is already there, that can be the beginning of it. Something along the lines of this, I'm going to say. For each one. Might be a little bit big, but no, I kind of like... You know what? We could even have a couple of them in there. Since they're all part of the same family, effectively. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. And then we'll build another one in the future, should we need it. Yeah, I kind of like that. I actually do like that idea. I like the idea of them all being together. So, given that, then let's redesign this slightly. Now, this is an important building, so I don't feel bad about. I don't feel it's too hard to justify taking the time to make this look good. I want something like this, and then some flower pots a sarcophagus. Flower pots or statues, a sarcophagus. Down here gets a little bit more tricky because of the positioning. Right. Change of plans because it's going to take way too much room for us to fit it in up there. And even down here, it's going to be a little bit awkward. This is going to be just a corridor. A corridor is kind of like the catacombs. And we'll just have graves along it. Just moving along, we'll have like plant pots or statues, something to commemorate their lives along each one. Something along these lines. And we'll just run this out into the distance. Building sarcophaguses along there, or sarcophagi. I'm not actually sure what the plural would be. And we'll just continue this corridor. And that will be the pattern. Maybe we'll eventually have it branch off. If it really gets to that point. I mean, that's 6 graves right there. It's much more than I usually see die in a game. Thankfully. But it's going to take us a little bit of time to set that up. Rooster 2 has died. Yeah, they're all going to die, unfortunately. I mean, animal area 1 should be down there, yeah. They should just be able to go out and eat. But if they die, they die. KD is no longer binging on Wake Up. That's super good. Do you get addicted, KD? No, you're just high. That's fine. If that's what it takes for you to be happy, I'm completely okay with that. Safe Engineer is no longer incapable of walking and is leaving. Didn't want to stay. Fair enough. I mean, we're not going to force you. Honestly, with the track record that this place has had for the last couple of days, I'm not even surprised. I think you made the right choice, frankly, Zafe. I wish you well wherever you go. Let's get the batteries reinstalled, though, so they can properly charge up. There we go. Next up, I would like these to be deconstructed so we can get our prisoners to proper rooms. There we go. And then that one as well. And there we go. Perfect. Right, so we've got our prisoners in quite decent rooms, honestly, so they should actually be fairly happy with that. I would like these things to be moved as a fairly high priority. So let's get all of that sorted. And hopefully we'll start getting on top of things. We've got plenty of food in there and quite a lot of gathered food as well. Now, typically, when you've had a lot of deaths, the storyteller will give you a little bit of a break. Even Cassandra, even the harder storytellers, except Randy Random, I think. I think Randy Random is exempt from this rule. But generally, the storytellers will give you, if you have a sudden blow to your fort, it dials the difficulty back a little bit. It just resets the curve to just before things got really hard for you. So we may see that things will get a little bit easier since we just lost 4 colonists in a row, and that's literally half of our colony. So the game might think, yeah, they need a little bit of a break because, you know, the game's got to be winnable, otherwise it's not going to be fun. Which is a fair assessment, in my opinion, a fairly fair assessment. Okay, you've just got a little bit of a couple of cracks. They're going to be fine. There we go. Right, the first thing I want you to do, finish off this room for Rhapsody because, frankly, they're having a rough time. Have we got another room that I can put you in? Yeah, actually, Rhapsody, this is now your room. Let's get you in the colony proper, shall we? There we go. And that can be unowned. Eventually, we'll assign that to a prisoner. Dark Aavak's going to have a bit of a snooze at this point. Probably well earned, frankly. Ah, Zafe. Zafe being attacked by a grizzly bear. You should have stayed with the Zafe. You fool. Your left leg, your right leg, bitten off by a grizzly bear. Grizzly bear, fairly full now. Okay, well, your body is free for us to devour. So we're going to do that. Right, for everyone... Actually, Dark Aavak, I really need to prioritize the mining. We need to get these places set up. Like, really bad. What is Dark Aavak doing? Oh, he's going to go and grab South because I prioritized it. Well, that was my own silly fault, really. Okay, well, you go grab him then. Hopefully, the heal route will be fully grown before too long, and then we can finally get a good harvest of heal route going. It is desperately needed at this point. I'm really hopeful to be able to get all of these crosses gone from there. We cannot move the mortar. That's a terrible shame. Unless we can. We can! Fantastic! Let us uninstall the mortar. Given that everyone is holding all of this, Dark Aavak, I would like you to uninstall the mortar. Then I would like you to uninstall these, and we're going to move them all as a high priority. There we go. Now that you've done that, I can just tell you all to get all of this stuff hauled. Actually, no, let's not haul that as a priority. That would be a bit silly. Right now, we've got so much more that we need to do. Right, okay. Yoko doing a good job of holding all of the corpses in. Thank you. We've got a couple... Well, I mean, on the plus side, when you think about it, we've got all of these extra rooms. I mean, that's going to give us a good head start over a bunch of stuff, but we have lost a lot of people who are very, very, very badly needed by the colony, which is a crying shame, but hopefully we can get the sarcophagi built fairly soon. Yeah. I'm going to leave Dark Aavak working on that. He's just hauling bits of steel and components and all that kind of gubbins over there right now. But soon enough, we should be able to start digging in there. Oh dear, we're being attacked again. The Red Hill Confederation have arrived nearby. We've got quite a lot of food, but unfortunately at the same time, we've got a visiting delegation from friends who have things to trade. This is not the best combination. It looks like the game complete lie. They don't care. They're out for blood and they intend to get their pound of flesh. Well, given that, then it is probably time for us to reinstall these. Now, a couple of people have expressed exasperation at me taking these down and putting them back up, but I mean, I'm just going to have to say here that I find that this is working really well, and why would I change something that is working very, very well for me right now? This has definitely saved our lives so far. Let's get that one down there. Do we have the third? There we go. Actually, we shouldn't have... right down here we've no longer got room for furniture, do we? That's a bit of a shame. Let me set that up again. There we go. Right, okay, so there's probably going to be a bit of a collision over here. No, they don't care. Oh, very well. Dark Aavak, need you working on this right now. And same with KD and same with Rhapsody. Get up, get those moving. Wilson, you waste the space, you get down there and be on patrol. Right, Dark Aavak, need you in position. Let's get in there. Yoko, I'm going to move around your zone. Let's clear Yoko Alert from down there and then put it back up here. Now, this is generally where Yoko Alert is going to be. So, Yoko, please go to Yoko Alert. Dark Aavak, make your way down. Make sure that Yoko isn't set to help you. Right, there we go. Let's get these guns installed. Great. A load of death there. Fantastic. Fantastic times. You are clear to engage. No? Okay. Fair enough. Dark Aavak could get out there and start taking people out. Oh, never mind. They've had enough. Completely had enough. Never mind. Engage. Yoko, released. Yoko, you're allowed to assist Dark Aavak in killing things. Could you guys all aim at him? Decent attempt. I don't think they actually got many shots off there. Did you please tell me you didn't just shoot Dark? No, you didn't. You shot them. That's fine then. You're standing down and these can all be turned off for the time being. There we go. That was actually pretty good, I've got to say. Dark Aavak. Right, okay. Riesling. Let's have a look at you. Pretty hard worker, prostaphobe. Caring, artistic, and cleaning you're incapable of, but you like animals. Okay. Okay. Dark Aavak will allow you to stay because you like animals. That is the only reason. Okay, so we need this room to be set up for prisoners. There we go. Right, Dark Aavak, could you capture them for me? Yoko, well, you can give up, it's fine. We don't need you to get down there. We've got a lot more noms, though. Frankly, too many noms. We've got too much that we haven't already done. Could we please haul all of this stuff, though? There we go. We've got a bunch of heal root not too far away from being ready. And Elena, let's see what you have to trade. We got a lot of random junk. You're not actually... Oh, thank goodness. Yes, we'll buy all of your medicines. All of them. Now, we've got a lot of weapons that we can just sell. Also, a ridiculous amount of dead man's apparel. So let's get rid of all of the really, really bad stuff that deteriorated way too low for it to be of any use to us whatsoever, and anything that is dead man's apparel. There we are. Many, many things moved. Okay, good. We can sell the small slate sculpture. It's a normal small slate sculpture, though, so I'm thinking we'll keep that. Right. Of the weapons that we've got, anything that is awful, automatically gone. Anything that is awful needs to go. There's no point in us having something awful because it'll have such a malice to being used. In fact, shoddy or poor, we're just going to get rid of anything that isn't normal or above. Because they have malices to their use. Their aiming time, their accuracy, all of that stuff, pretty bad. And that's all that we're moving. So we're going to be paying you 21 for the medicine. You're paying us pittance for everything else, but you know what? That's fine. That is fine. We do not need that many grenades. We flat out don't need that many grenades. We can get rid of quite a lot of those. We'll also get rid of that one as well. Okay, so we'll make 43. And you'll take a lot of random junk off our hands. And that I'm super pleased with. Okay, so... how are we doing on the mining? Dark Aavak still hasn't really done much mining, unfortunately. But that's fine for now. We have got a lot of people that need to be butchered. But that's going to be the case for a long time, unfortunately. Dark Aavak's fully healed, though, now, which is good. We're absolutely going and grabbing some meals. Good times are these. Need a lot of these things to be broken down. We're giving fine meals to our prisoners. Fine. I suppose it is allowed. We will try and recruit you, but the prisons are actually really, really high difficulty to recruit. I think it may be that the colonists, though, are still counted as being in the colony until they're buried. So, you know what, Dark Aavak? Could you please do mining? Let's go ahead, eat, and then have a little bit of joy, then go mine. Because I desperately need those the barrel chambers set up. Oh, dear me. Just realized. We're going to have to dig all of this out because I want like proper walls and everything. Well, I guess that isn't so terrible because I'll be able to build around it. So yeah, that's fine. We just need to get them in there right now and then we can do the rest. Okay, you should start hauling some stuff, which is probably quite important right now. But there we go, finally. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of progress. It's taking us a bit of time, but on the whole, not terrible. We've also got a bumper harvest of strawberries too, which I'm pretty happy with. We should do okay with regards to our food, if nothing else. But I'll bring you back when finally we're ready to lay our colonists to rest. Oh, they're throwing a party. Okay, yeah, I'm glad you're making use of that room. In fact, let's have a look at this art. Goodwill. This piece bears a representation of 4 tailors and poets eating turnips together. The scene takes place inside a village, but near a tree, and the work has a cubist feeling and a very dynamic structure. How beautiful is it? It's 55 beauty. Marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. Okay, well, who's got the worst mood in the whole colony? Who's in the worst state, mood-wise? Katie is pretty bad. Pretty much everyone else is good. Right, Katie, you get this then. Let's get that installed. So that you don't have to constantly be at risk of losing your mind. Rhapsody, what are you? Attempting to recruit someone. I'd really like you to go to the party, honestly, but will you attend the party now? No, Rhapsody is a workaholic. Fair enough. Rhapsody has nowhere to go. Iguana skin fur coat worn by Wilson deteriorated away to nothing. Yeah, I actually just saw that happen. How annoying is that? Oh well. No! A blight just killed our crops! Oh, we were going to have so much heal root from that. We were going to have so much... This game is really trying to rain on the parade, but I refuse. I refuse to let it win. No. Bad game. A group of hungry beavers has appeared. Well, you know what I learned from last time? No. Absolutely not. Not playing with you. Go away. Okay, there we go. We have finished all of the sarcophagi, so it is finally time for us to get our dead buried. Starting with Calissa Fox. Let's get Calissa prioritized buried, please, Dark Aavak. How are the rest of the rooms? It's not that good of a temperature outside right now. Ooh, we have got some of our heal root. Finally, let's get everything stored that we can. Honestly, if we'd had this much heal root, I don't even think we could have necessarily avoided anyone dying from the plague, but there would have been a good chance, especially if we prioritized Scott for having the heal root, because Scott had the worst bed of all, and thus his immunity gain was the most hampered. But let's see what Dark Aavak writes for Calissa, shall we? Right, so we've got, it's a shoddy one. Depressed misery. An engraving on the sarcophagus depicts Calissa promenading without any clothes on while others look on. Really? Is this what you consider appropriate for someone's grave? There is a sheep behind the folk. Oh, okay, everything is understood now. And the work is infused with the idea of privation and is done in a Rococo style. This artwork relates to Calista Fox walking around naked on the 8th of August. Well, I mean, I'm not sure how Katie's going to react to this. You know, when he goes to spend time with his wife. That's going to be an awkward. Yeah. Well, I guess the less said about that, the best. My lord, Dark Aavak, you scallywag. All right, let's have a look. And we have got... Ooh, this is an excellent one. Black Dark Aavak. The sarcophagus is engraved with an image of Dark Aavak tying Zebo's hands roughly and amateurishly. Dark Aavak is looking into Zebo's eyes with a sense of dominance. The image is bordered by 6 goats. The style is fauvist with purest elements. This illustration refers to the capturing of Zebo on the 9th of April. Oh dear. That could be taken in so many ways. And I think it's all the better that Dark Aavak was the one to do that one. Honestly, at least... Oh, my lord. Let's have a look at the second one. Dark Aavak's idea of a proper way to respect the dead is... well, it's intriguing. Let's put it that way. It's very different. All right, we've got... This is a poor one. Black Casson. The sarcophagus is engraved with a depiction of a desolate mesa. The whole image is depicted by the careful arrangement of hundreds of tiny eels. The image seems to express quietude. Okay, that's a bit of an interesting one. And finally, Angharad. Let's get Angharad buried. You were with us for such a short amount of time, Angharad. I'm so sorry. In fact, that was true of quite a lot of people, in fairness. Breakdown heater, that's fine. Right, what's this one? It's a poor one. Decayed difficulty. The sarcophagus bears an artwork of a stream. A dead alligator sits in the distance. The image seems to express hugs. Oh, Dark Aavak was fond of Angharad. Very well. Right, well, you know what? We probably should get this room sorted out if we are to have any possible hope of actually recruiting them. With that done, Dark Aavak, I'd like you to do construction on it too, frankly. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable spread of skills. Dark Aavak should spend some time cooking, though, which I'm hopeful for. But once cooking is done, then Dark Aavak can get to work on other repairs. So the heater is repaired, good. And generally doing a couple of general repairs around the compound. All right. I'll leave those installed where they are for the time being. They have been fantastically helpful. Have you finished stuff down there? No. Well, that is a bit of a shame, because this would be the best place to set things up. Or at least you've given them a table. But, you know, that is that, I suppose. What I would very much like is if we can get them some light in there, so they're not in perpetual darkness. That would probably help out. Cargo pods. Ooh, synth thread. Not bad. That's actually quite valuable. We can make some very, very nice clothing out of that. We do need a little bit of steel to finish up the work around there, but we've got quite a lot of steel, so honestly I think that's just they're dragging their feet really on that one. Now these rooms are fairly warm. This room is fairly not warm. Riesling, how warm are you right now? Let's have a quick gander. Well, you're generally actually alright. You slept in the cold, you're not too happy about that, but on the whole... So many rival died. You really, really didn't want to be in that clan. Honestly, I would have expected you to be easier to recruit, given how much you hated being where you were, by the seams of it. Right, now that we know that we've gotten everyone buried, I'm actually going to unsuspend this, and I'm going to have Dark Aavak working on this for a little while. But Dark Aavak is currently just resting. He's full on joy, so he didn't really care. Right, could you please prioritize butchering people? Let's get all of the dead people out of here so that the people working on food don't have to see it all the time. There we go. Yes, including the headless one, although that's going to be less meat. Not that there's actually much meat on the head. Well, cheeks, I guess. Cheeks, tongue. They're fairly meaty parts of the general face area. Not that I'm speaking from experience, of course. I've never eaten someone's cheeks or tongue. Don't know what you're talking about. I didn't even know that people had cheeks or tongue. Moving on. Right, I've set this room up now to be Riesling's room. If someone would be kind enough to haul them over there. In fact, someone should get to that fairly quickly. Wilson might even be the one to do it. Yep, okay. Let's get you over here. It's a nicer room, and you'll probably have be a little bit easier for us to convince to join us if we get this one set up. Let's also get a heater in there so you're not constantly cold, and things should be good. There we are. So we've got 3 prisoners at the moment. I mean, that'll almost recover us from the point where we were at previously. And I would very, very much like that to be the case, but it is going to take some time to do. I would really like it if someone could deliver... No, we don't quite have enough elk hide yet. Are there any more elks? Yes, there are. Right, Dark Aavak, you're going to go hunting. You are off to hunt some wascally elk. We need the elk hide, so hunt all of these. There we are. Timberwolf has been set to be hunted. That's fine. Right, get down here. Melee attack the elk, please, Dark Aavak. Yoko, you are set to go with, so that's fine. You'll get down here a little bit later, but it's totally fine. Take it out, please. There we go. Now, this is the part that I'm hoping for. There we are. Finish off. Dark Aavak, could you finish it off? Finish off the elk. So much better. It would be nice if you intentionally finished something off, though, if you'd already set it to be hunted, for it to actually get, just be hauled as usual. That would be, or rather, just not be forbade. Would be fine. We've got beavers around. Yeah, still nope on that. We're not tangling with beavers. They can eat all the trees. We don't care. If they come over here, then we'll tangle with them, but we'll have guns there then. Dark Aavak, can you continue working on the butchering table? Because I would really like that elk hide. There we go. Can we now finish this? Yes! Fantastic. Let's get all of that elk hide down here right now. Then we can get, there's a lovely, lovely chair done. Ah, good times. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now, are all of these right? They're almost ready to be grown, to be gathered. You know what we're going to do? We're going to select everything, then we're going to harvest all plants, and then we are specifically just going to select these ones and cancel. So that only these jobs, only these plants get to grow fully, but we'll harvest the plants from all over the place. Now, realistically speaking, we really need you to join us, because you have growing of 7. You'd only need to do a tiny bit of work before you would be ready to actually grow healed roots, and that is going to be incredibly important to us. This Illyrian is actually no longer, you know, a high priority for us to get sorted. I do need to do a lot of work over here and just get this place looking nice, but other than that, I'm fairly happy with what we've managed to do so far. We've recovered a little bit. We're still weaker than I would like us to be, but there's definitely room for us to continue expanding and to recover from that. It's not the colony ending event that I was worrying that it was. But with that, I think we're gonna wrap things up there. Seems like a good place to finish this episode. So as ever, do remember to leave a like if you liked, sub if you haven't, and if you want to claim either Lynn, Colonel, or Riesling, do remember to post the names down below. But with that, and as always, take care, everyone.